Hi Alicia, it's Kiki. These are just some of the suggestions that I have for you. If you have any questions or if you'd like to see something else, please just let me know.
This book that I want to show you is called 1, 2, 3 Counting, and this is a great book for tummy time for young babies. It folds out like this, and it has numbers 1 through 10. You can flip it over on the other side, just like that. And this is a great book for young babies because it has the black and the white contrast for them to look at and to be able to notice the pictures. But then it also has the pop of color, and it can grow with your child. So for example, I currently have a young baby and a 2.5-year-old. So while my young baby's in tummy time, I'll spread this out and then work with my 2.5-year-old on his numbers and counting. And so this is just a great book for all ages. It can grow with your child. This 1, 2, 3 Counting book is fabulous. This book that I want to show you is our baby's very first black and white set books. These books come in a set of 4 that you can buy either in a cushion cover, really nice board book, or you can buy it in a set where it's just a simple board book as well. The great thing about this book is this is great for young babies because it has the black and the white contrast, and then each page also has a pop of color. So I'll just kind of flip through one of these here for you. So the black and white contrast really helps stimulate the baby's vision so that they can see what is actually on the page and see the images. So not only can they look at the image, but they can see the design with the pop of color on the back that is behind the image. So I'll just leave through this last one. And then as they get older, you can use it to talk about the images, what's on the page as well. So this is our baby's very first black and white books. This book is Baby's Very First Slide and See Animals, and I adore this book. This is a great beginning babies, just a fun book for them to explore and enjoy. So what they do is they stick their finger on this little slider here, and oh, there's the monkey, and there's one of those on every page. And if you look at these, just automatically, it's a bright, beautifully colored book. It's a board book. It's great quality. So they stick their finger in there, and the little iguana catches the fly and changes colors. And then there's different, like this is 3D here, there's sensory stuff here. It's a board book. There's a finger trail right there. And the little giraffe goes this. These are great quality. They're not going to break on you. We've had this book over a year and a half, and it's still just fine. It's just a great quality book. So this one's pretty cute. The spider comes down. Just different sensory things on each page. Oh, and there they go. More finger trails here for them to follow. Another finger trail, beautiful colors, and then the monkey swings from the tree. If you are interested in our Baby's Very First Slide and See, we also have Baby's Very First Slide and See Under the Sea, and I think there is like Baby's Very First Slide and See Dinosaurs as well, but I'm not positive on that one. So if you like these, look online. There's a bunch of other Baby's Very First books that are similar to this one that you can look at. This book that I want to show you is one of our very first spot books. This one's very first book of things to spot. And this is such a great book to have on hand. I keep this book in my diaper bag because you can make this book as long or as short as you want. So it has great quality pages. It's not quite board, but it's like really thick cardstock, laminated, great quality book. So on each page there's a bunch of different prompts that you can read. So who's riding a bicycle, find a duck driving a car, which car has no wheels, and then you can make up your own too. So you could read just one from each page and make it a short book. You could just do one whole spread and then just do one page at a time. I love this book for when I'm out and I need to pull out something to do. This book is great because it changes it up. You can read it in so many different ways. And there's peek throughs here. There's tons of things for them to look at. If you like this book, there's also very first book of things to spot out and about and very first book of things to spot at home. There's a ton of pages in here for them to find different things, lots of different prompts. It is just a great book. Again, this book is very first book of things to spot. This book that I want to show you is one of Usborne's just forever beautiful, beautiful books. So this one's the Usborne Illustrated Alphabet. So it comes in this beautiful case here. And then there's the front, and it also has this ribbon placeholder. Then it has the alphabet, and it's basically a story of animals at the zoo, and it goes through different animals here. So I mean, look at those pictures. It's absolutely beautiful, and it just talks about what these different animals do at the zoo. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous alphabet book. And then at the end, there's all the alphabet books. It's hardcover. These are paper pages and with beautiful illustrations, and then it does come in this pretty case. So this is the Usborne Illustrated Alphabet. This book that I want to show you is one of our Peek Inside books. Our Peek Inside series is our very first beginner's nonfiction, and it is a board book as well as a flat book. I'll just show you this one. This one's Peek Inside Dinosaurs. So it has just information on the page about dinosaurs long ago before there were any people, all kinds of dinosaurs around the world, and then there's all these cute flaps here, bright, beautiful colors. There's small chunks of information so that your child doesn't get overwhelmed. Just a little bit for those young learners, just to give them just a very, very brief introduction to dinosaurs and what they are, and just some information behind them with some adorable flaps on each page. Lift this up so you can see it a little bit better. Just very good for all different types of learners. Lots of cute images, fun flaps, small chunks of information, and just beautiful pictures. Again, this is one of our Peek Inside books, and this is Peek Inside Dinosaurs. This book that I want to show you is one of our how-to books. It's just a series about how to do different routines with young toddlers. So this particular one is How to Brush Your Teeth with Snappy Croc. So it just talks about how you brush your teeth. But it's like the child brushes the teeth of their little lovey or stuffed animal. So little Croc's been crunching, snip, snap, snip. It's time to help her clean her teeth. Watch out, she can nip. Find the yummy gummy toothpaste, take off the cap. Now she's clamped her jaws shut, snip, snap, snap. So it's just really cute and talks about why we brush our teeth, how to do it, how to make sure you get the back, don't swallow the toothpaste, reaching the sink, how to spit it out, and then smile at the end. So it's a board book, really cute routine book for young toddlers. Again, it's How to Brush Your Teeth with Snappy Croc. This book that I want to show you is one of my favorites. This is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It's a cushion cover book, and it also comes with a CD that has all 20 stories in here. So the stories in this book are about Apple Tree Farm, and they're about Mrs. Boot, who's the farmer, and then her two kids, Poppy and Sam, and their adventures on Apple Tree Farm. And then there's Curly the pig, Rusty the dog, Woolley the sheep, and a few other characters in here. And so when I say it's a dual reader, it means that there is simpler text on the top here and more complicated text on the bottom. So it can make sense if you just want to read the top. It makes sense if you want to read the top and the bottom, or you can just read the bottom. So it's great for readers who are just learning how to read, and then they can read the top and you can read the bottom. It's great for readers with siblings who are just learning how to read, so maybe the younger sibling can read the top and then the older sibling can read the bottom. It also has beautiful full-page pictures, and the stories are really engaging and just really, really cute. My son will sit for a half an hour and listen to me read these stories right now as a read aloud because he's still too young to read. It also comes with this ribbon here so that you can keep your place. And as you can see, there's tons of stories in here, and then the CD is also great because they can listen to the books aloud in the car or on their own while you need to take a shower or something. So again, this is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. This book that I want to show you is one of our That's Not My books. This is That's Not My Elephant, and the That's Not My books are so great because they have a sensory activity on each page, and then they have an adjective that matches the sensory activity. And then for extra fun, there's also this little mouse that they can find on each page. So this particular one is That's Not My Elephant, and I'll just go through and flip through this one for you. That's Not My Elephant, its trunk is too leathery. So the trunk is leathery, and then there's the cute little mouse. The pages are bright and colorful, and they fill the whole page. And they're board books, so that's always a plus for young kids. That's Not My Elephant, its feet are too squashy. There's the cute little mouse. That's Not My Elephant, its toenails are too bumpy. That's My Elephant, its tail is too tufty. That's My Elephant, its tusks are so smooth. And there's the little mouse. So if you are interested in this series, we have so many of these books. There's That's Not My Princess, That's Not My Dragon, That's Not My Meerkat. We have so many of them. So you can just look online and see what other That's Not My titles we have.
Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to see something else or if you have any questions, please just let me know and I'll see what I can do.